Good evening, morning, everybody. Welcome indeed. It's gonna be spicy today, so we're gonna keep the show kind of shorter, probably. Expected high in many areas gonna be with 33 degrees Celsius, so some things may end up having to change this week because of the weather. So let's see what we can do to muddle through the morning show, because I do have the air conditioner on in the bedroom, cooling the room down, and right now it's already 27, 29 degrees outside. We were supposed to have movies tonight, and I don't know if we're gonna have movies because the temperature might be a little bit too much. 27 degrees Celsius right now. By 7 o'clock tonight, expected temperature is going to be about 29. We'll have to see how that's going to work. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed the show I did, or the video I did yesterday, the morning show I did as well. That you gotta be careful with heat. How you doing, Parasol? Welcome to the show. Because not everybody can handle excessive heat very well, and I'm one of those people. So I need to be kept refrigerated, and well, I do have developed a little more tolerance over the years with heat. 33 degrees Celsius is way more than I can handle.
Oh, yeah!
So, you need to keep that in mind, that air conditioning is going to be key for me, for my health. So, but we're here, we're live, we're breathing, and at least we'll be alive until about 12 noon, and then after that, I'm going to go duck in the air conditioner for a bit, and take a siesta, and come back, hopefully, by 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Hopefully the temperatures will have dropped down to something where I can safely, comfortably sit here and do the movie. I did plan on working in the dance routine. The problem is that I'm not doing that until maybe the weekend. Reasons that's very clear. Because let me go through the weather for you guys, just so you understand what we're dealing with here. Okay? Currently it's 27 degrees Celsius right now. Expected high is 33. Wednesday, same thing, 33. Thursday, same thing, 33. Friday, a little cooler with 35% chance of rain. Saturday, 40% chance of rain, high at 27. Sunday, 35% chance of rain, high at 25. And then it looks like next week it's going to be in the mid-20s. So it's going to cool down, but not after 3 days of roasting on an open spit. So, I wanted to exercise caution for the audience to be careful out there, okay? Because people on the East Coast are going to get cooked. Actually, it's the whole country. It's not just the East Coast. It's also going to be affecting, of course, parts of Canada as well. So, big heat problem, and probably a big power shortage. So if you get a utility alert from a utility company to shut down unnecessary loads, I would exercise it and do just that. Okay, because it's that bad. Okay, it's not getting me enough generating capacity for the entire country to give people the power they need. So keep that in mind. I had an interesting video yesterday, talking about mainly focusing on those starting out with YouTube for the first time. And I'll tell you right now, as well, some people on YouTube will say, "Oh, I already know the rules." You'll be surprised how many don't. Even seasoned veterans forget that YouTube is always updating in terms of service, community guidelines, advertiser-friendly guidelines, copyright guidelines, and therefore you need to constantly review your terms of service of all three parts because they do change them. So maybe what you read 4 years ago does not apply now. They have changed the rules so much over the years that it almost has to be almost like a monthly thing to go through and review the rules. And that's just the reality of things. So if you are starting out with YouTube, like I said yesterday, make sure to read and understand all the rules because they are as they are, okay? No one wants to see the channel become a greasy spot on front of YouTube sidewalk, but if you don't apply the rules, that's exactly what's going to happen. So always keep up with the rules at all times because your life depends on it.
Oh, yeah!
Good morning, Molasses. How you doing? I did download Brigadoon, by the way. I did get Last That Night in Rio as well. And we also have Norman's Awesome Adventure. So let's talk about the movies that we were planning to show tonight. We were going to show originally Norman's Great Adventure or Awesome Adventure. And I didn't really have a second movie. And I did download... I had to record it from YouTube because they didn't have it anywhere else. Argentine Way and That Night in The Weekend in Havana. Now, I can tell you, I watched Down Argentine Way, and I can see why people thought the movie kind of stunk. Because even though Carmen Miranda was headline in it, she was not able to actually perform live in Down Argentine Way. Instead, she had an act going on in New York City. So all she could do, and what they did do, is they recorded segments of her New York City presentation and put it into the movie and spliced it in unique ways to make it happen. So, Down Argentine Way does not actually feature Carmen Miranda, but it is a story, love of a horse jumping story, horse rancher story, and it's cute if you leave the Carmen Miranda out of it, because Carmen Miranda effectively was not in the movie at all.
Oh, yeah!
Tell me about it. Yeah, I mean, I really kind of think you would think that 20th Century Fox would have said, well, since Carmen Miranda can't actually be casted effectively in the movie, then maybe we'll just leave Carmen Miranda out. But I don't think the movie would have really done as well. But, oh well. We'll watch it next week. Now, we do got two movies for tonight. If I can manage to get out here and not get heat stroke in the process. So, keep your eyes open to see if we're live tonight, because I'll let you know when we get closer to 7 o'clock. Hi, Nats. How you doing? Also, I'd like to ask Molasses if you could talk to that beautiful Nicole and tell her to come on over to my channel and watch the show and be part of the show. And I'll tell you why. She wants me to be on her show. I have to be honest, I told her this already. I said, I'm sorry, but your content just does not interest me. It's so blame everybody else for, and calling people cowards and things like that. I don't think that really works for me. I would like to try to have a content instead, which is to accentuate the positive, not the negative.
Oh, yeah!
Yes, it was. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream from yesterday. How many of you watched the video from Cumbies yesterday? Because that was also, as I said, was more of a tutorial in a way for people starting out with YouTube. You'll notice that we did not shoot it in high definition. We shot it in standard PAL, and the reason is to prove a point, especially when you're first starting out. You do not need to invest in fancy camera gear when you're starting out with YouTube. Of course, most modern cell phones can do a lot more than 640, 720 by 576, but, there was a point of showing that you can shoot movies and videos in a format of that low and still get them uploaded on YouTube.
Oh, yeah!
Okay. I'm glad you watched with Link Michelle on Celine Dion. Yeah, I never heard of that disorder she has. But looking at her eyes and looking at the wear on her eyes and looking at the fact that she looked very ragged and exhausted and tired and with big dark circles under the eyes, I seriously wondered, does she ever get any sleep in the process? I found that kind of interesting. Like, she didn't get any sleep for weeks. That was a great idea for a video. Yeah, because so many times, people who start out on YouTube see all this content, and a lot of them have these big stars in the eyes that they're going to make lots of money. And I wanted people to know the reality. It doesn't happen that way. Not unless you seriously bust your tail. And I've been in this process for 13 years. And me and Lumi have been married for 13 years. And we have seriously seen our channel go through a lot of ups and downs. Do you want to know how Lumi got her own channel on YouTube? Here's what'll shock you. She had her own circle in Google+. And next thing you know what? YouTube says, hey, why don't you have a YouTube channel too? And she was like, really? And so she asked me, she said, should I create a YouTube channel? I said, it's up to you. So she said, what the hell, let's do it. Yeah. She is super skinny, but she's also, as I said, looked extremely exhausted and tired and overworked. And I noticed that, she looked like she could have been, like she really needed a good night's sleep and wasn't getting enough. So Celine Dion, I guess, is, I don't know if she's still performing or if she, what her situation was going to be with her shows. But I was. Lomi had been on my channel for a while, so she kind of knew about it. But like she said, if you ever watched her very first video, should you play that? Would you mind if I play it? Nah, go ahead. If you can find it on my channel, that would probably be kind of interesting to point that out. Let's see if I can find Lomi's first video ever. Let's see, where's it? There's no here on the screen. Okay. So, let's go to www.youtube.com, user LUMIFINISTRA. And she doesn't have as many contacts as I do. So, let's go to Alright, here we go. This is Lumi's first video ever. And she let's get this up on scene 3. Let's put that into the system so we can show this. It was actually shot at the Open Door Soup Kitchen, and it shows a very interesting. There we go. Oh, it's all set. Google Chrome. Okay, I want to do that. Okay. Is that working? Well, it says it's the right one. Alright, well, it's not seeing me on the screen. Google Chrome. There we go. Alright. So this is Lumi's first movie video ever from the soup kitchen. Okay? So let's go play this so you can see what it was like when she first started out. Hi guys, it's me. I got suggested that I create a video page for me. And Michelle's here, of course, obviously. Yeah, Lily was suggested that she added a photo to her Google Plus, and we did add that. But that taking it away adds a lot of confusion to people. It does, but guess what? What? You exist now. I exist. You're an entity. Jesus Christ. I exist. I always have existed, but now I exist. And now we gotta get you a YouTube channel. Wow, I need a YouTube channel. I'm just bear with it alone. I mean, this is like ridiculous. I never had need to have a YouTube channel before. I never had to have all of these different things before. And now I'm getting, me and Michelle now have to remember 2 usernames, 2 passwords, 2 email addresses, probably eventually 2 social security numbers. What? That probably will make us eventually get you a social security number. Oh, for God's sakes. And probably have to get you a birth certificate too. Or basically we're born at the same time. I know. Strange world we live in, isn't it? Yes, it is. Alright, guys. I was just trying to help me out here. She just, yes, like she said, she's got, it was requested she put her picture on Google Plus in her account. Yeah.
And just give us ice cream sucker. Yeah, rocket, one of those rocket pops. Yeah, the red, white, and blue ones. Yeah, we'll eat that in a second. Anyway, I just wanted to explain it to you folks that yes, Lemmy does now have her own Google Plus account. And yes, I will try to maintain it. And we'll try to keep her accountable. And then somebody someday is going to say she should have her own YouTube page. That gets awkward. It gets awkward because I do videos with Michelle. I don't usually do videos with my own page on top of everybody else's page. So now I gotta deal with 2 channels, 2 pages, 2 everything else. 2 passwords, 2 passwords. And still, Facebook says 1 username password per body. Yeah, when you got 2 souls in 1 body. Well, we discussed that on our main page, which you can access, by the way. It's http://pinkrose.dhis.org. Look that up. We talk about the Facebook user agreement, exactly. And you'll see why Lumi does not have her own presence on Facebook. Not that I really want it either. You're going to know people trusting you to play Farmville. Absolutely true. Okay, we gotta go because we're running out of battery. Okay, so don't forget to like and share. See you guys soon. Bye, everybody.
Okay, so there you have it. That was the first one with Lumi and Everdone. That was her old video. And her first video on her channel. And the serve for some gives naturally to Lumi. Now, Michelle's first video is actually no longer really on YouTube anymore. Because when she first did it, she freaked out and because she wanted to feature a song by Tarja Turunen called My Winter Storm. And Tarja Turunen got copyright claim, and Michelle thought it was a strike and freaked out so bad. So the very first video she ever did was deleted. But it was featured on her DVD video. Yeah. Now, you'll notice that since that video, my voice has been pretty well defined. It's a lot clearer now than it was then. Then you couldn't really tell the difference between me and Michelle. But you can kind of tell now. It took a lot of time for this body's vocal box to be able to figure out how to do 2 different octaves. And now we have to deal with a third voice for occasionally for cameo roles, which when it comes up is Carmen Miranda, which is a little trickier. Well, you got the South American accent recently in check. I think that's pretty good. People just have to listen for the accent right now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was just, can you find some of your early videos on your channel, Michelle? I mean, I think you have one. I can look. Sure. Let me go to my channel. Okay, now, unfortunately, if you go through this list, you have to go to oldest first, because the way this is organized. So here's one of my very earliest videos, just so you can see what they look like in comparison. Okay, so let's get this one on screen. This is the oldest one that is still around after all these years. course, it's got the ad blocker is ad blocking, and what's like I told YouTube, I said, excuse me, YouTube, but if it's my own videos.
Before I worry about the physical implications, because first of all,
Someone's a lot
I
softer.
know that there has been much discussion on relations, really not that much, except in a religious sense. First of all, in my honest opinion, I think we are going to be seeing a paradigm shift away from consumerism towards spiritualism. Now, spiritualism is where we more are communing with the spiritual aspects of humanity instead of the consumer aspects of humanity. Consumerism has resulted in the products of many things, including prescription medications, which not necessarily, and of course over-the-counter medications that don't necessarily always help everybody in question, but rather are made to apparently solve a problem that is what they do for a price. Everything has a price in consumerism. The spiritual aspect, which is intrinsic in all humanity, is that we have a deep hearted feeling, at least a good portion of us do, that there's something much greater than
You're sitting around a little log.
egotistical goals. It needs to be addressed. And to do
It's
that
only
is
14
we
minutes
have
long.
to
Okay,
learn
so they can watch it.
to
Yeah, we'll watch it.
love our fellow
And we'll talk
brothers
about the
and
history of how that was
sisters.
done.
2012, they say, is the rise of the 5D consciousness as an octarine/crystal. I certainly do understand that meaning of the 5D consciousness, which, you know, I can feel deep in my psyche and my soul. It's intrinsic to me. It's a part of me. As an octarine, I also am finding, watching the end of consumerism to be painful to watch, as I see much people gnashing their teeth and wailing the loss of what they had thought was their
Let's
love,
turn it a closed
which was
caption
money.
so you can see it. That's
And
changed
as
over the
Lord
years.
Jesus had said, one cannot serve two masters. You'll either love one and despise the other. Or, he also pointed out that, likewise, man cannot serve God and his own self-worth for wealth. For God is truly all the wealth that one needs. But who is God?
Yeah, I can play that one.
It seems like another topic as octarines run into and are not afraid to touch on, because we're so close to the Godhead.
All right, let's do that. That's a little
And
more
we
fun.
can tell
The Great Pearl Scuzzy Bus. Yeah, that's. Let's see, I think I found it. Here it is. But before we do this, let me explain a little bit about the history of that other video, okay? The other video, we didn't have fancy setup. We had, our phone was taped to a tripod, and you can kind of hear the tape starting to go. That's kind of like a warning that the phone is about to smash onto the floor. And so that was kind of our timer, because we had a camera tripod, but we didn't have the special bracket for the phone. So when you in the early videos, that's like a timer that says, warning, your phone's about to end its life in a very brutal way. Also, my hair was gray because the early colorist couldn't get the hair white. She was too afraid to go with the extra work needed to make it white. And so, also, you saw the lighting was pretty mediocre. The sound didn't really have a microphone set up. Yeah, I was nervous. I was more familiar with the process. All right, so let's go to the Great Prolibus. It's not the best movie in the world, but shows how we progressed through.
Consider this your sign to stock up on signage. Because right now at Vistaprint, all signs are 20% off. So you can bring in business with durable banners, make your message stand out with yard signs, or stop them in their tracks with retractable banners. If you need it, we print it at Vistaprint.com.
3, 2, 1.
The New York Times calls
This is more irritating when they got the music on.
It's pure movie magic.
That's glaringly apparent.
The Holdovers, rated R. Stream it now, exclusively on Peacock.
Today we're going to talk about SCSI, or Small Computer System Interface, and I have a couple cards here for demonstration purposes, including the one that will be installed in my Mac, but my cat's going to have to make sure to keep away because they are static sensitive cards. So let me go through very quickly and show you the equipment as we have it. These come from different eras and different ages, so not all of these cards are new. So let's get started. Actually, none of these cards are new. Let's start with the oldest of the cards. No, that's the next
10 years
Let's
ago.
go to the very oldest card here.
This
This
gets
is
long,
a
a video.
SCSI 1 card,
20 minutes.
and you will see it is an Adaptec card. It is a Adaptec. Let's see, let me make sure you get the right card here. AHA 1522. This is a SCSI 1 card. It also has a floppy drive connector on it as well. You can see that on the top here. Zoom in on this here. Got this wide. You can see the difference in connectors. The floppy is narrow and the card is wide. This was made before the modern systems we have today, and I will discuss the hardware image of this card as we go. Right now, let me first of all point out to you,
Sorry about
this
that.
is a SCSI 1 card with a maximum transfer rate of 5 megabytes per second. This is a single-ended card. It has an ISA 16-bit bus. It appears it actually could be used probably in an 8-bit host adapter or computer, as long as you set the IRQ
The language.
to one of the lower ones below 10. And so right now by default it's set for 10. And IP and the SCSI address is 0300. It's in hex.
I want to see a video from 10 years
These
ago.
cards here use passive termination. To terminate these cards, you have to you install these resistor packs here. You'll see there's 3 of them. One here. There you go. One here and one here. When you're ready to, if you're going to use this card as the main in the middle, you have to take the terminators out of these cards. A lot of people, unfortunately, used to really bungle them pretty bad. So it always was usually used either as the end or the either externally or internally. This has a Centronic 50 connector on it, and I happen to have a matching cable. I will show you that in a little bit. So that's an ISA card. By the way, all these cards, the rest of these cards are all PCI. Only 2 of them support 3.3 volts. This is one of the one. This is the newest one. This is an Adaptec APA 2940 U2B card for the Macintosh, and this, you can see it, is an ultra 2 wide SCSI single channel host adapter. There we go. And this is the Y2 SCSI host adapter.
Do you still have that card?
Unlike the
might.
old cards, this does not use actual resistor packs that you pull in and pull out. This instead uses a software switch in firmware to enable and disable the termination, which is actually an active termination. We'll talk about the active termination in a little bit. Right now, it's just the newest card that we're going to be putting into the Mac.
I do study a lot of stuff.
I'm going to put it back in the pouch until I can get over to the Mac and set it up. Hopefully, we can get a working demonstration of the scanner. This is a SCSI 2 fast card. Again, these are all PC cards. This is a PCI card. This supports only 5-volt PCI. This will not work on the PowerMac G5 because this card, first of all, has Intel firmware for PC, and it only has the 5-volt PCI connector. You'll notice that there's no second notch over here. That's essential for it to be supported for 3.3 volt operation. It has a standard 50-pin IDC connector on the top here, and it has a 50-pin SCSI 2 connector
right it's
over
a half
here
pitch 50
on the side. Unfortunately, it is also not labeled, but that's basically what it is. This next card is really probably the most exciting card of all. If I could find the firmware to work with the Macintosh, I definitely would do it. This is a LSI Logic Symbios SYM22910. Originally, when I got this card, it was set for something called an Integraph.
I did reflash it for PC. Originally, it was designed for Integraph computer,
and I reflashed it to work with Intel processors. So now this is all set for the Intel processor application, and this works fine. This is also a 3.3 volt PCI compliant card. It also is a 64-bit card, PCI card. This can also be used in a 32-bit PCI slot, and it works fine. In fact, this works fine with Linux, both Debian and Slackware. I actually kind of like this card. It's kind of cool. It's dual channel, which means you can mix different topologies, and you have 2 different channels to do that. Now, we didn't mention terminators, and I need to explain that SCSI comes in 2 flavors. You have your passive terminator and your active terminator. All modern SCSI hardware.
All right, well, we pause it right here, Michelle, so we don't bore everybody. You can see one thing.
Because there's 3 SCSI standards. I'm going to go through them real quick.
Here we go. You can see one thing that's obvious here is that Michelle's hair has changed a lot. There you're starting to see the hair Michelle's hair as it now looks closer to what it is now. As it got longer, it went straighter. Yeah, it went straighter. When it went longer, it got straighter. So yeah, it's my hair now. At least that was the color. You didn't care want to be free. It's just really interesting to look back at these scrapbooks. People don't realize that YouTube has become a scrapbook for me. It's where we covered so many different things over the years. And you guys can go back and watch the videos. They're really fascinating. Today, we don't have SCSI isn't really used anymore. Not parallel-based SCSI. However, you have serial attached SCSI, which is SAS. I don't have any SAS cards. Maybe someday. But the hardware for SAS is extremely expensive. Or how about fiber channel or reticulated loop? Nope, don't have anything for that either. Oh. Just stretching out the arms here. It's already getting hot here. Well, let's see a secret. First of all, number one, don't delete your YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah!
And don't delete the videos on that channel unless you really, really have your back against the wall.
Oh, yeah!
Now, the very first live streams, however, I didn't show those. Oh, let me get those up on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to Michelle's very first YouTube live streams. Okay, let's go back to Michelle's very first live streams. Since everybody wants to talk about the videos, live streams have a long history. I'm not going to play them all because they're too long, but again, go to the oldest one. One we go back to is testing Google Hangouts on air from 8 years ago. 8 years ago. Testing live stream with T-Mobile LTE. Let's just play this one real quick. The backstory, I was in the Yellow House because they were doing the porch over. So 8 years ago, would be what? 2024, 2014, 2016 now. Okay, so let's go for this. Got our advertising here. Told you, YouTube hates ad blockers. And the point where YouTube forgets that
make your broadcasting better by adjusting your guest volume and video in real time. When it misbehaves, you can eject it entirely and learn more. Okay. Now, what this is, let's add some people to this. Let's add people to this. Yeah, okay. Absolutely. So we're going to, first of all, this is really, really hard to explain. Okay. This is not my studio here. This is a studio facsimile. Okay. So here we have, we can do things like, that's my volume control. Right. That's me. So, I'm not going to turn me up, only because the fact is that we turn me up, it's going to really sound kind of funky. You could try it. Or it might get a bit of an echo problem. Yeah, we might get an echo problem. Okay, but let's try it. Okay, now I turned it up all the way. You know what it does not have? It does not have any kind of easily true way to make it louder or softer or anything. And there's also a cameraman feature. Okay, well, let's add some people. Let's do something now. Let's try. I'll explain how you do this. if you want to add people, you go to this tab here. Quiet invitation. Okay. Finally got Google Hangouts on air working. Come join me for a quick chat. Okay. Plus, okay. Oh, your circles. You know what? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna send the invitation out, and so now we have this thing. It's doing it live. Can we see how it looks on the other computer screen? Yes. Okay. So let's go to the other software. And
I think that the one thing this is interesting about this video is is the fact is that the frame rate was so terrible. I really did not know how I survived it. You did. I did. That the frame rate was so terrible. So it shows you anything 8 years ago when we first started out. We started out basically in a very simple way on YouTube. All right, somebody come up on panel. It's Noodles. Hold on a minute, please, Noodles. Admit one. Good afternoon. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, Michelle. How are you?
I'm doing. How are you?
Oh shit! Did you hear that Justin Timberlake is under arrest? They're not telling you why, and they think it might have something to do with P. Diddy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. P. Diddy.
They're all going down, Michelle. They're all going down. And guess what? All you women out there were supporting these fucking freaks. Every single one of you, and you were dancing to all their gay music. Every single bit of it. And now you find out that they're sex traffickers. You scumbags. Go ahead.
I don't think some people actually knew that were doing that, Noodles. I think a lot of them had no idea.
I kind of did.
Well, why not everybody did? You know.
Yeah. Anyway, how you doing, Michelle?
I'm doing right. How are you? So,
right.
We were just watching little pieces of the very earliest videos that I had and Lumi had when she started out with YouTube.
Yeah.
Someone says you don't know where you are now until you see how far you've come, and which is very true. I started streaming about 8 years ago, Noodles.
Right.
On a computer that looked more like watching a slideshow.
Sorry, my window's open. I'm going to get something to eat. Yeah, Michelle, I'm very proud of you. Again, I think that what you created is kind of like an empire.
Did you see the last tarot reading I put in the women's group? Because it does suggest, it does agree that we should do this chore because it is a major turning point in my life according to the tarot reading.
All right, but do you understand that if you want to do that, Michelle, we have to get some things ready to go here. You know, we can't. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a guy that you need to talk to. Maybe I can get him up on panel. I want to do a panel tonight with him, Michelle, and maybe we can all get together and talk about it. You know.
What time? Because I'm supposed to do Silver Moon movies tonight.
Put it this way, Michelle. Do you want this or not? I mean, I'll go, Michelle. I'm gonna try to go live at 6. All right. going to try to get Justin up there. I'm going to try to get you. If you guys don't want to do it, then it's probably never going to happen. You got to put some effort in, Michelle. I mean, like, what do you want me to do? You want me to just, like, pick you up and then just bring you there? Like, is that what you want me to do?
What, you mean go all the way down to Myrtle Beach?
Yeah, I mean, like, do you want me to do... My question to you is, do you want me to do all of this work? Do you want me to be the one that...
Well, let me ask you first off, since
everything.
I got a feeling that Justin's not necessarily going to do it, but I would be, is what exactly would I be doing?
Well, I mean, here's the thing, Michelle. If you want me to set everything up for you, then you got to do what I tell you to do. I don't want to be like that, but I want you to be okay with what we're doing, and I want you to give input. I want you to be a part of it. But if you want me to just set everything up and then just throw you to the fucking wolves, I'll do that too. I don't know.
I would probably like to talk to the guy. Could you do about 5 o'clock?
Michelle, you know, I'm giving you 6, all right? I'm giving you 6. You don't have to work tomorrow, Michelle. I do, all right? This guy has to work tomorrow.
Okay.
Give us a fucking break. You can do Silver Moon Radio whenever the fuck you want.
It's the Silver Moon movies, actually. It's like 7 o'clock.
All right.
I suppose we can talk in here in the studio. So, guys, Silver Moon movie might be a little late. So you want me to be? So you're gonna have me come up? He's gonna be on panel. He's gonna be on your live show.
Right. We're gonna do a panel with you, me, and the wrestler.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And maybe Michelle, we can get you to like get involved with professional wrestling somehow. I mean, this might be a big deal for you too. Like as an announcer. I mean, remember Mean Gene Okerlund?
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember Mean Gene. Yes, I do. At least as a commentator and announcer, I remember him as that. For the WWF, yeah. I used to watch the WWF wrestling on USA when I was in high school. Well, thanks, Nats. It took a lot of time, though, to get to the good point where I am now. That's the point when you watch the early clips. You can see that wasn't exactly as polished as I am now. That took a while to get to that point. Noodles is muted, so for some reason. Yeah.
Sorry about that, Michelle. I was ordering my food, having an early lunch. I'm fucking so hungry.
I'm surprised you didn't pack a few MREs for lunch.
Well, I could have, but
it would have been probably cheaper.
That's true.
And you could have just gotten yourself a fresh cold soda or something to go with it.
Like I got 2 junior cheeseburgers, extra pickles, and 2, and a small Diet Coke. You know?
How much did that cost you?
It's like $8. Pretty fair.
Yeah, pretty fair.
So, are you down for this, Michelle? I mean,
I said I was, based on the tarot reading I got last night. Said this is a major part of a new change. So,
I mean, are you going to be available to me and this gentleman that is going to be providing
on the panel?
this content?
Yeah, I could talk to him tonight. Like I said, and people in the Silver Moon movies might be a little later on.
Thank you. All right, well, Michelle, I want you to be happy with this. I want this to work out for you. You know,
But I'm just not exactly sure how I fit in with this.
You want me to explain it to you?
Yeah, you want me? It would help a little bit.
I personally think that you are one of the best interviewers I've ever met in my life. The shit that you ad lib and the shit you come up with, I can never do it in a million years. All right. I think you're visually striking. I think you're 100% America. And Michelle, I know you're a good person. And I think that you can basically do anything. You just got to figure out what's going to work for you.
Yeah, thank you. I guess I'll take that's a compliment. Yeah, definitely. Hey, you keep pushing the wrong button. Yeah, I know. Too many buttons on my board. But thank you, Doodles. Well, Carolyn, if he doesn't want to take this chance to improve his life at all, then he's just gonna end up just losing out. That's all. You snooze, you lose, okay? And being a commentator, being an interviewer, news reporter was something that I wanted to always try.
Why don't you interview me, Michelle?
What are we doing right now, Noodles?
Interview me.
That's what you guys are doing. Yeah.
But you know me, Michelle. Why don't you ask me about certain things in my life, or what people want to know about noodles?
So what? Okay, so based on this trip, what are you yourself going to get out of this? What are you yourself? How is this going to benefit you?
Michelle, the most amazing thing that I've seen in the past 5 years was the day that I brought Emmy to your house, and I saw you smile. Michelle, I've never seen you so happy in my life. And I'm going to be honest with you. You're the first person that I've seen in 5 years that was actually genuinely happy. And remember the day that we went out and we did the go-karts?
I kind of wish you did videotape that as B-roll, because I think that intro would have been excellent for a scrapbook to go back to. It's but you didn't record it as a B-roll, so we have no clip of the actual meeting from either side.
I witnessed it. I mean,
I witnessed it too. Well, from when I opened the door, but but I've always been a genuine person. It's always been my way.
Well, Michelle, when we went out to go on the go-karts, right?
Yeah.
The whole point of that was you were very into into driving, and I'm going to be honest with you. I can never get you to drive a truck, Michelle. It's never going to happen. All right. That was the closest thing I can get you to driving, and I want you to experience these things, Michelle, because again, if anyone deserves anything on planet Earth, it's you. You've been a great friend. You offer up a lot to people. People don't realize this, but you give them basically everything. You show them everything. And Michelle, I just want you to be happy. I want you to be successful at what you do. I think that you put in 110% effort, and sometimes you don't get what you deserve out of it. I don't know.
Chris, there's a little difference here between me and Justin. I'm willing to take a chance. As just like the tarot reading said last night, you have great opportunity to get ahead in life. This is your chance to finally shine. Don't blow it.
I'm gonna try to get Justin over here. Hold on.
You can try, but I don't think he's gonna change his viewpoint very much. So, by the way, what did you think of my driving anyway in the go-kart track?
I think you sucked, but it doesn't matter. You loved it, right?
Well, I don't think Michelle sucked. I mean, I think she was getting comfortable with the track near the end. You saw that she was picking up the speed.
If I was an instructor, I would have failed you. You would have got a big. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
I'm kidding, Michelle.
It wasn't like there was a speed limit on the track.
No, we had a good time, Michelle. You did fabulous. You didn't tip it. You didn't do. You took your time. When you got the hang of it, you did it. And Michelle, did you get the exhilaration of taking turns and accelerating and stopping and all that stuff?
Well,
right?
you know what?
Finally
You know what you
felt it.
can thank for that? American Truck Simulator. And driving in Kenworth K100E. And knowing the right way to bank a turn and not basically cause the flip over. Those things are designed with a roll cage, so it would be very hard to flip over. Yeah.
Michelle, I would love to get you in a flight simulator where you can feel the acceleration of flying.
Not really so much in the flying, but
Well, skydiving.
oh,
Free fall.
skydiving simulator. Oh, okay, that's a little different. Yeah. I want to try driving a real tractor-trailer truck on a closed course. That's what I want to do.
Oh yeah!
Hey, we can do that. There must be some New England tractor-trailer truck school might have a simulator. Michelle could even try it too.
So I don't think that's ever going to happen, but if there is a place where we can do that, we'll do it, Michelle. But again, Michelle, 3 years ago, you called me up asking for help, right?
Right.
You called me up asking for help. And
that was a little more than
told
2
you I'd
years
help
ago,
you.
but yes, I remember those years. Yeah.
Yeah. And I told you I'd help you, and I hope that I am, and I hope this is, being well received by you.
Why don't I explain the whole story from your viewpoint from the beginning to the end? How you found the channel, how you reacted when I called you and talked to you about how I felt the show was going, so they could hear from your side of the point of view.
I found your channel through Carrie Bridges, all right? Came over here. I thought the channel was great. It was kind of like a free-for-all. You had call-ins. You had all this stuff. I mean, you were, again, visually striking. I didn't understand exactly what you were. There was tons of questions. And I got involved with the show. I used to call in, thought it was great. And one night, I got a phone call from you, and you were crying.
Right.
And you told me that you were struggling with the show, and you said that you didn't like what was going on. You didn't like this. You listed off a bunch of things. And
right.
I said to you that I would help you with the show and whatever you wanted. And I started talking to other people that were involved in the show. And there were some people that were very much involved with you, trying to help you too. I'm not the only one, Michelle.
Right.
Just so everyone knows, I'm not the only one that helped Michelle.
No.
But then there were people that were kind of like, you know what, Noodles, you're never going to change her. She's an e-beggar. She does this. These were people that were involved with your show, Michelle.
Right.
And it seems like you didn't get really that much help from these people.
No.
And today you got tons of support. You're getting you're getting money. You're getting gifts. People love you. People aren't hating on you. And
that's true. They're not.
Now you're about to take this trip out to Myrtle Beach in an RV. I mean, I don't know.
And how do you feel that just in the last few years after the knee injury, how do you feel I have progressed since then? So we're talking about December 9th, 2019 versus now.
No, Michelle, no one's getting better. No one's like, I think you get around very well for someone that has to climb 3 fucking stories, can barely walk, can barely see, can't hear for shit, and somehow you keep it going. I think it's fabulous, and I think it's fascinating, and I don't know. I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't see you getting better, Michelle. If that's what you're asking me, you're adapting very well.
Well, I mean, my content, though, I guess is I'll talk about the content. But yeah, my general health has been so-so. I'm still independent. I still live by myself. You know, been a lot better since Ed's been gone.
I think the content's better. You're getting out and you're doing stuff, and I think that's what people want to see, and I think they want to contribute to that. You
Right.
know? So.
And I think that's a big difference too. Is that I want to think. I mean, people may not really take it seriously, but I do. I think Carmen, Miranda, and Lomi have been major parts of my life to help me to get back on my feet. You know, and to try to explore parts of my life that I really didn't really think much about, like the dancing and. You know, and I feel better about myself. Even if it's just a few steps above what I was, it's still an improvement to me. At least it's a marked improvement. Krista said, I'm so glad that you found it so glad that you found myself piano and let's opportunity to have you as a friend. So much, let's see, where was I? She just jumped over it, Michelle, right over here. You made her channel so much better by getting all those nasty trolls to go away. You're just a great person. In general, I am, says Krista. I guess she's saying to you is that you're a wonderful person, that you helped my channel to grow by taking out the rubbish. I would say that's true. Yeah, the rubbish is gone, and I believe the fact is that Michelle is, being more free to express her other interests in life.
Michelle, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think the trolls left. I think that what happened was the people that were doing the trolling, I think they understood exactly what you wanted. I think a lot of them stuck around and just maybe changed the way they were doing it. I mean, Michelle, again, when I came here,
yeah,
when I came here, I really thought that this was a free for all over here, you know. And maybe a lot of people understood that it wasn't, and they just stopped doing what they were doing.
But you know, I'm going to say one thing about so-called free for all. You wouldn't think a free-for-all channel would have seriously had thousands of views in a live show, and that wasn't what Michelle was getting out of it. She wasn't getting anything. She had like no subs. She already knew she was in the wrong genre, and she didn't know what to do because everybody wanted her to go back to doing a show that just doesn't working. Exactly. That's what it was.
You got to remember what they were trying to do to you. They were trying to turn you into like a Chris Chan.
Yeah.
A fucking Cyrex. They were trying to turn you into this, Michelle.
Yeah, well, the Cyrex supporters actually did reach out to me just a couple days ago after the night show, and they after show, and they wanted me to get involved with them, Cyrex, and Anderson Henderson, and I was like, I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. So here's the updated message from Krista. It says, Michelle amazes me.
Whoa. The Cyrex supporters reached out to you.
Yes.
And wanted you to get involved with Cyrex and Anderson Henderson?
Yeah, that's what they want.
How did they reach out to you?
They reached out to me on one of my from the Silvermoon after show, in the comment section after it ended. So, I got the comments here. Let's go back, find those for him. Yeah.
Did you tell Tiger about this?
No, it's a public message. You can read it. So, no, I didn't talk to
Yeah, I
Tiger about it.
understand that.
All right, look at the studio here. I'll read it to you. Okay, it's a comment, so I'm still here. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it's over here. You gotta click messages I haven't responded. Okay. Where is it? That's Nancy T. It's in the same message, so. Let's see. Further up. Okay, here we go. Let me put this on the screen so you guys can see this, okay? So that way you know I'm not misquoting a message. Oh, come on, Michelle. I know. Look at the right button. Yeah. No. What? You got the wrong button. Oh, there we go. All right. It says over here. It says we want to recruit you to join Team Cyrax and fight back. Fight back against what? I don't know what that's about. We will get you collaborating with the Drift King himself. We are also considering bringing Anderson Henderson along as he is close to Cyrax and will come and see you Winstead. I did respond to that message. No, I didn't. You didn't respond to it. Because I didn't know what to say. I found it was a little bit strange, but that's what
Yeah, it's really strange.
Yeah.
What is Anderson Henderson doing involved with Cyrax?
I have no idea. And who's the Drift King?
I guess that's Cyrax.
Oh, he's also known as the Drift King. Okay. Nas, my driving rate has 30 feet of drop-offs. And it's steep. Definitely not safe for her. Yeah, I would be very cautious on walking on a driveway like that. I definitely would have to put off-road tires on my walker for sure for that. It is. It's just a really unusual message I got from.
All right, so this is what happens, Michelle, and I'm going to tell those people go fuck off. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Cyrax isn't making any money. All right.
No.
People make money off of Cyrax. That's what they're planning on doing to you, Michelle. You guys can go fuck off. All right. Fuck off.
Well, I didn't respond, so I think that sends a message in its own right. But I also want to show you another new message that just came in, and I think it's kind of sad. I'll highlight it because it's the smallest message. It says, "An elder Faye enjoys his lunch." Okay. First of all, why do people keep pushing that gay thing, male thing? I don't get that part. And then you were asking about Blazing Leo. I think you thought I was doing a caricature with the wig. Actually, I got the wig, and it was given to me by Carolyn To Be Free. And I pointed out, looks more like Merida from Brave than Blazing Leo's hair. Her hair, from when I saw her hair, is straight. This is extra curly. Tells you who never saw that video. Oh yeah, why don't you pull up the short? Pull up the short. Yep. Alright guys, there we go. Watch this one out. And you think you have a bad day. Oh, guess what? I got this wig from Carolyn To Be Free, and along with the, kind of reminds me of when I was a kid. Unfortunately, my hair wasn't this red.
but it is. I do have red highlights in my real hair. So this is the way Carolyn sent along with the records over there in the book and a few other things. So, yeah, it's not as itchy as my wig. Not as itchy. It still needs to be brushed. It's kind of like your white wig. Yeah. Definitely like my white wig. Yeah. Okay. So, it's the same hair that Merida has in Brave, by the way. In case, I know what she was saying when she had that one lock of hair that was sticking out and underneath the cape. And you think you have a bad day. And you think you have a bad day. Okay, so I saw that one. But I do find it interesting, though, that these people reached out to me and I don't even know who they were. I don't either. Yeah. So, somebody sent every so often the video. Even though in Frontier I still get the red square every so often. Well, that's because you were just downloading a video just now. Playing a video. Frontier, when are you going to get fiber so I can get regular? Please get fiber so I can become regular. Yeah. She knows what I feels like to flag raise. Well, so I will check for your DM message around 5:30, and if it gets too oppressively hot, I'll just do it from my bedroom. But then you can't read the captions. No. I know that. We'll figure it out. Yeah, the regular honey or medium brown hair, which is closer to my natural hair, and Michelle's natural hair is kind of similar with the red highlights in it. Yeah. Craig Senior said, Michelle's checking to tell you you're amazing. Thank you very much, Craig. I appreciate that. And I also want people to know that I don't know what we're going to be doing on this trip, but put it this way, just like the Seek and See Tarot said, you know, you have great opportunities, Virgo, to do more than sit around on your fat ass, that's for sure. No, Brian K., I wouldn't do that, but so, first of all, it's already getting very warm in here. It is. It is getting very warm in here. I got a fan on, and it's still getting warm in here.
It is currently on the East Coast, Michelle, 90 degrees. 90 degrees in Manhattan.
Yeah, 30 degrees Celsius right now.
And it is humid as hell.
That's why I got the air conditioner on in the bedroom so I can go duck into there. So this heat dome is nationwide. It's not just the East Coast.
So that means we have to worry about power failures. Speaking of that,
Hey, Michelle, what about maybe incorporating these wigs into your show, where you can like bring in other people, like
we don't know who the heck is going to be the red-haired one because Carmen's hair is like dark brown. Michelle's is
do
like,
Blazing
white.
Leo, become Blazing Leo. That'd be awesome.
Well, that's what you thought. But actually, I wonder what exactly is Blazing Leo thinking these days. Because I know she had a couple of shows about Michelle a couple of nights ago, and her panel. I mean, her mods kind of seriously were rightfully upset with the way that they were poking fun at Michelle. And
Who's poking fun at Michelle?
Blazing Leo herself was. Along with
What
a
was
few
she
people.
saying?
Well, I didn't watch the show because they suggested I don't watch it, but Kitty Tiger Kitty went up there on the show, and they actually confronted her on the show on her panel. I didn't actually go up on the panel. I didn't even watch the show because he said, please don't watch it because it might be too upsetting. So I didn't go up there. It's going to be 96 degrees here. Yes, it's going to be very toasty. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing doing much on the show, but it's going to be tucked in the bedroom for most of the day, chilling out. So there's no cumbies today, guys, because not until night. Yeah, we might go to cumbies at nighttime, because we got to be careful Michelle doesn't get heat exhaustion or heat stroke.
Are you gonna be able to do this show tonight?
Well, no. Today's morning show is just what we've been doing, just talking about stuff.
No, I'm saying, are you gonna be able to go live at 6 when I go live?
Should be able to.
Come on the panel.
I mean, if worse comes worse, I could always do the stream in my bedroom. May not be the best quality, but yeah, she always just take her phone in the bedroom and do it there, or we'll have to figure that out. Just to let you guys know the heat progression for today. Like I said, I could probably be on your show for a little while today. So let's just take a quick look at the heat for that time of night. 6 o'clock at night, it's going to be 31 degrees Celsius. So it's going to be pretty warm. 9 o'clock will be 25, so maybe she goes to cumbies, but probably might be 9 or 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night. Maybe. We'll see.
Craig, I think that'd be a great idea if she started getting people from Winstead to come on the show. I was actually thinking about putting up, maybe taking her to Staples, making some flyers about the show, and seeing if people want to be a guest, and they can just come up when, you know.
A lot of people don't really know much about the show at all. I got a lot of I got contact with a couple of younger teenagers that knew of the show. 14, 15-year-olds were watching the show. And since the show is a general audience show, that's one of the reasons why we try very hard to make sure we're polite and not getting into things that are definitely for mature audiences here. And a lot of the older people don't really know the show. But some do. And most of the people like the show. So, yeah, the show has got a few supporters. Like Billy Joe Baxter she watches the show once in a while. And she bought Michelle a free soda at Cumbies one day. Yep. And
well, Michelle, how about we start advertising the show in Winstead?
I don't know how.
You know?
I don't have money for a billboard.
We'll go to Staples. We'll get a bunch of fucking flyers made up. And we'll just...
Actually, a lot of people do see the show on YouTube. I mean, on the Facebook page. Like, so... It already is kind of out there as far as on the mainstream social media for Winston, which is Facebook. So people do know the show from Facebook. 21 years or older. I've always kept the channel, Craig, more for open to all audiences. It's rated G audience, so people can come in here. We do have a more mature channel on Kick, or we can get into some of the more mature topics. So it kind of works. I only have one in my bedroom because I don't have another 240 volt line for a big air conditioner to handle the kitchen and the living room and the studio. And unless I'll plug the stove and plug it into that, which I could do. Maybe that could change someday soon. Or we can buy one of those big, large Tesla power walls or something like that, and plug it into the stove outlet to charge up the power wall, and then you could have power available in the form of a power wall. So if the power goes out, you can add separate transfer switch to it to send power to other outlets in the other rooms. I imagine Kelly's 21 or older. You don't want kids in your house. No, I don't want any kids in my house. I don't really want a lot of younger people in my house at all.
Michelle, I'm about to go through a car wash. Do you want to show everyone, Michelle?
I guess so. Hold on a minute.
It's going to be a psychedelic car wash, Michelle.
Okay. They're on screen now.
It's a psychedelic car wash, Michelle.
Yeah. Is that an automatic car wash? Yeah, it looks like it.
Here we go, Michelle. Here we go. Here we go. Psychedelic car wash. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God.
That's the soap.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Holy moly! Unbelievable! This is incredible. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Todd.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Wow.
Which one's Todd?
Wow. That is insane. Damn.
I gotta do the rinsing stage.
Wow. Holy crap. Jesus. Oh my God. The mist. Look at the mist. Here comes the fans, Michelle.
I was watching it. I'm watching it.
Here Here comes the fans.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Well, how much cleaner is your car? Because, I mean, that ain't going to take long to do.
So we're going to find out right now, Michelle. Thank you guys very much. Thank you very much, Todd. Todd paid for that. Thank you, Todd. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go, Michelle.
I see you.
Here they go. Here we go.
What's this here?
At
Underneath?
the car wash. At the car wash. Is this optional? I've never been to this car wash before. So you guys do this after every car wash? Yeah, yeah. No. I'm just wondering. This is what you guys do. Oh, this is awesome. Oh. Look at this, Michelle.
Emmanuel is wiping on your windshield next to it's dry.
Yeah, these guys are great.
Oh, that's good. I think your car
Oh
appreciates
my
it.
God. Let me give them a tip.
Why not? No tax on tips.
Oh, sorry, bro. Here you go, man. Great job. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, look at this, Michelle. It's amazing. Look. Look at this. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. What a great job. Let's go check out the job that they did. Fabulous. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Are you jealous, Michelle?
No, not
On a scale
really.
of 1 to 10, how jealous? But on a scale of
Craig
1 to 10, how
Senior
jealous are you?
says, Noodles, you sound like you're getting laid. Maybe the car.
All right, let's check out this mobile, man. Let's check it out. You're gonna be so fucking jealous. Oh my God, Michelle, look at this shot.
Okay.
Look at the shine on this. Wow, look at the shine, Michelle. Look at that. Oh my God,
It's a pretty good job.
that is tremendous shine. Look at the shine on this.
I see it. I see it.
Look at the shine on this.
Looks very nice.
How jealous are you right now, Michelle?
I don't have a car, so there's no reason to be jealous.
If I were you, I'd be extremely jealous. And if I was the audience, like someone like Grizz, absolutely jealous. Absolutely jealous.
Oh, I know. So it would make me really jealous if somebody actually gave me some of those Carmen Miranda outfits and headdresses. That would totally freak me out.
Oh, fuck.
It's always kind of cool, Carmen Miranda stuff. Yeah.
When was the last time Grizz had a car wash?
Yeah.
Never.
When was the last time you had your car
never.
washed, Chris? Excuse me.
Never. Never. What a punk. What a punk.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one thing, guys, is yes, Noodles, at 6 o'clock, I can certainly meet up on your panel for a while. The Silver Moon movie might be a little late. And being how hot it is, it might actually have to be postponed until next week. Because, you know, On people watching right now. 17 engagement, 14 minutes and 2 seconds. Likes, 5. Pump the Lakeinator, guys. It helps to promote the channel. I don't exactly know how it does, but pump the Lakeinator and let's get the likes up because this channel deserves your appreciation.
Yeah, Grizz. Dirtbag. Big shout out to Todd.
Todd, is he on my channel or your channel?
No, my channel. He's a mega fan, Michelle.
Okay.
Mega fan.
Thank you, Todd, for making Noodles' color shine a little more. That's true, Grace, it does. How hot is it right now, Grace, in your part of the country? Yeah, I don't have any users named Todd, viewers named Todd. I did clean the AC filter. I already took care of that. But I think the big coils in the back of the air conditioner could probably use a garden hose, and that we had a place to hook up a garden hose in the first place.
Ah, push it. Push it real good.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Did you ever watch any of those men's try videos I put in general chat? Like getting your legs waxed or your chest waxed?
No, I don't do that.
Ow! For the men, that must really hurt.
I want to get like a Brazilian wax.
Lucky you, Grace. Only 55 degrees Fahrenheit there, or about 12 degrees Celsius. What would you say if you get your privates waxed?
What's that?
What would you do if you want to get a full Brazilian? Get your privates waxed.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I hope you have
All I
pain
gotta do is
meds.
get it like, huh?
Because for men, that's some pretty sensitive bits down there.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is what it is, Michelle. I mean, it is
Yeah.
what it is. Then I could just use dude wipes to clean myself off down there. I don't have to like hit it with a hose, you know. Comb it. I don't have to use a comb anymore. Nothing.
Yeah. You should videotape that one. You basically getting a full Brazilian.
Yeah, full frontal Brazilian. Full frontal.
Do the
Oh, you know
whole
where I'm
thing,
going tonight,
including your
Michelle?
ear.
You know where I'm going? I'm going to a Brazilian steakhouse, Michelle.
I've never been to a Brazilian steakhouse. I haven't been to an American steakhouse in a long time either. That's since Bonanza closed. Oh yeah, the tributary wouldn't front with the Forever Consciousness. Chris is so hillbilly, he probably is wearing a shirtless t-shirt, sleeveless t-shirt. I don't know. By the way, today's record might be, Michelle's record might be here today. Yeah, I will check at 2 o'clock. I want to get upstairs so it does get here before it warps. Yeah, that would suck. Yeah. Although someone say Michelle must have been pretty warped to actually record it in the first place. Not really. Let's think of it this way. You got mixtapes? You got mixed CDs? Now you can have mixed vinyl. Of course, the one difference between mixed tape and mixed vinyl is you can erase the tape if it doesn't come out right. Oh, really? That's a joke. I get it. Yeah, I get it. So right now, I got the fan blowing on me, and it's just blowing hot air at me right now. It's not very comfortable at all.
Michelle?
What's that?
Why don't you put on the air conditioning?
That would have been what I would have been doing in the other room if the other computer didn't die on me. Yeah, that's what happened. The other computer died on Michelle, so she only has this room to do the show in. I thought I heard some ding dong me. Guess not. Air quality alert. These conditions expected to last until 11 p.m. Tuesday. Heat advisory. Air quality alert. Not nice weather at all. Definitely not my thing. Horoscope reading for Virgo for the 17th. That's yesterday's. So, yesterday I didn't become no millionaire.
Oh, Michelle, I did another drawing of you. You want to see it?
Yeah, no. Oh, okay, sure. Hold on, I'll put it on the screen here.
It's kind of like MicheleMarieDalene means Conan the Barbarian.
Conan the Barbarian. I always kind of saw myself more like a Red Sonja, actually. Yeah. Look mad. Yeah, you look mad.
Yeah, you're supposed to. You're about to like tear people up. Here's another one of you. That's
like Michelle when she's in a bad mood sometimes.
Yeah.
One SF steak, San Francisco Steakhouse has amazing tartar sauce. I can't eat tartar sauce, so I just can't. It contains mayonnaise in it. I can't eat that. So, sorry I don't have it anyway. Making my screen any smaller so you can see more of the picture. So, put AC from now on so it'll keep us high temps. The only room that has air conditioning is the bedroom. The only other room has it. I haven't gotten a donation of the needed power supply to run it and put a rollaway in here. I need like a 3,000 watt portable power supply.
So Michelle, I gotta go. I gotta get back to this test. I'll talk to you later. All right.
All right.
All right. Take care.
So
Bye.
you send me a message about 5:30 so I can try to get ready, and I'll let you know if it works by that time. Okay. Yeah, it's I have 2 air conditioners, one in my bedroom, one in the living room. I have a big, powerful fan in my daughter's room. Okay. Yeah, well, they rewired your apartment originally. The prior owner of the building did before Jimmy got to it. So, they never did rewire this one. Nope, never rewired it. Still the same old 1955 fuse block in the basement. Yeah. So, I mean, I think it's almost time to wrap it up. Yeah, I'm starting to get a headache. So that's kind of a bad sign for me. But basically, everybody is, I want to say thank you for coming on the show this morning. We're going to do our best to have a morning show tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be warmer. Can you pull out the forecast for tomorrow? I know what the temperature is going to be. I mean, the detailed. Oh, okay. Let me see here. Yes, I can. Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be misery. It's going to be misery tomorrow, guys. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell you this. If we stream anything, it's going to be in the bedroom. But since the other computer that used to stream is broken and I don't have it anymore, threw it away. We'd have to stream it on my phone and my tablet. Yeah, well, you're lucky. The heat's coming your way too, but it's gonna be a little cooler up there in Maine today. So everybody, so what we'll do tomorrow is, if worse comes to worse, we'll stream in the bedroom. I'll put my phone in the tripod stand and then just stream that way. Won't be able to do panels or anything, but and then I can watch the live stream on the my tablet, because it still would work fine for that. It sounds like a plan. Yeah, sounds like a plan. So everybody, I don't mean to be rushing out of here. Other than once it gets over 30 degrees Celsius, I mean, it's dangerous for me. I can't stay in the heat like that too long. So I'm just going to wrap it up now and say that I thank you all for coming. Please stay cool. You know, get in the air conditioner. Keep the temperatures cool. Watch out for any power warnings or power shortages from the power company. If you have alternative power sources, like a battery-powered backup, use that to give the electric grid a break. But I don't, because unfortunately I didn't have money to buy one. So that's all I can really do. Oh, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so do me a favor, please do be careful out there. It is gotta be extremely hot, and make sure to drink lots of water and stay cool. As I said, I'm starting to get a headache, and that's a bad sign. So I'm gonna go in the bedroom and chill out. But for now, I'll see you guys later. Okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.